Okay, this is our Fit for Real People book, and this is what we're using to learn how to do the adjustments. So we're going to open this book to page 162, and the forward shoulder adjustment is right here. Now the main thing that we need to do is basically we're just moving the line forward. The neck seam will be the same place, but the shoulder seam will move forward so that it meets right at the cap of the shoulder. So what we need to do on this is from the neck, we're going to draw a new line. In the front it will go down, in the back it will go up, and then because of that sometimes you have to add paper. That's what the pink represents here. You have to add paper to include your new seam allowance. So right here is your new line here. So let's look at the pattern pieces. And I'm going to try to do this upside down so you can see what I'm doing. First I want to kind of secure my pattern in place, so I'm going to just line my grain line up with one of those lines on the grid board. Okay, and then I'm going to take my grid ruler and I'm going to measure it down 1/2 inch. This is on the front side. Now notice how I'm measuring it from the stitching line. So I go down 1/2 inch. I'm going to make a little mark right there. Okay, then I'm going to line it up with the corner here and with my new mark here, and that's going to make my new stitching line. Now on a pattern piece, after I get done with the stitching line, I would redesign my seam allowance. So you just add 5/8 extra. So you have 2 lines. So this is your stitching line, and this one would be your seam allowance line. Okay, so this is for the forward shoulder adjustment on the back of the pattern piece. You're going to measure it from the neck to the dart, and then from this side of the dart to the edge. So the first thing we want to do is measure 1/2 inch up from this edge, but then in the middle where the dart is, we're going to go 1/4 inch up and put a little mark, and 1/4 inch because that's halfway. So we just need to go, that doesn't show it very good. Okay, go 1/4 inch up. Okay, so instead of like just taking this and drawing it straight across, I'm going to take this and draw this from here, because that dart throws the shape off. So I need to draw this from this point to that point, and then I'm going to draw this from this point to this point. Just like that. Okay, and then when you pin that dart together, those will meet each other.